Do you think that's going to be enough for voters, especially with all these fires burning across the country?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Stephanie that there's a tension here, which is that the more that cost of living is salient to Canadians, the less they're going to worry about whether we have a carbon tax or not. And I think you will also reach a point where Canadians say, sure, I care about the environment, but why does the burden have to fall on me? And why does it have to fall on Canadians when we have the rest of the world doing these things? I think that Conservatives are kind of relying on that because polling does seem to suggest that Canadians do care, but the sacrifice they're willing to make isn't super high. And if you look at the last campaign in 2021, the Conservatives that were running that campaign thought, we have to have a good plan on the environment. And they tied themselves in knots to do that, and it didn't really help them. It didn't help them with voters. It didn't help them with their party, with the base. And I think they're kind of looking back at that and going, what did we gain? So right now, I think they're going to go with the message that clearly resonates and then worry about the environmental stuff when we're closer to a campaign.
Okay, well, sticking with Pierre Poilievre, I want to play you a little bit of an ad that's been running on television recently, and it's put out by the Conservative Party of Canada. Have a listen.
Who is Pierre Poilievre? Many know him as the common sense leader the country needs. His school teacher parents know him as the boy they adopted and raised in their modest home in the suburbs of Calgary.
Now, listeners may have seen this new ad. It's narrated by Pierre Poilievre's wife, and it shows him walking arm in arm with his wife, pushing his kid on a swing, so he's a softer side. At the same time, though, when Poilievre has been out on the barbecue circuit this summer, his speeches have included not just that promise to scrap the carbon tax. He's been talking about the World Economic Forum, digital ID. So, what do you make of these two versions we're seeing of Pierre Poilievre? One in the ad, one in real life. Stuart, start with you.
Yeah, I think that the Conservatives are aware that they have a problem with some voters, certainly women, but also I think they have a problem with newcomers and minorities in Canada. And they have been working on softening that because I spoke to one person who told me some of the focus group numbers about Pierre Poilievre in women. They said it's like Michael Ignatieff numbers. So if you talk to strategists, those are fighting words. It means they're really bad. I think they'll be working on that. That's where you're seeing this kind of image makeover. This stuff, I think, matters a lot to observers of politics, but we're going to have to look at policies. It's going to be more of a holistic thing where, 2 years from now, we'll look back on this as a minor thing, and then what he's actually saying to people will really matter.
Stephanie, what do you think? I mean, will the real Pierre Poilievre please stand up?
I mean, I suppose the cliche is two things can be true at the exact same time. And that is to say, the Conservatives, they pride themselves on being this big tent party. Everybody has a home in a Conservative tent. And that's good for politics. That's good for democracy, presumably.